Bye-bye, dear.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mike. Bye, Betty.
Yeah. There we go. That's it. You sit right there. Full of Boston cream pie, they tell me. And you don't remember it. But you ate every bit of it, they said. But that's like you to eat all your dessert. Yeah. That's one thing I can count on. It's like 4 years ago that I noticed that she was wearing the same clothes every morning. And I never paid attention. All of a sudden, I realized that something was different. She'd get out in the morning to make the coffee, and she had to look up to see how many spoonfuls of coffee to put in the pot. Well, she knew that all the time. There's just little signs. And of course, I've read everything I could get my hands on Alzheimer's, and we're in it. Betty is going to be 83 a week from today, as a matter of fact. It'll be her birthday. And, you know, we've had great years, all those years of marriage, and she's my love. So it just kind of sneaks up on you. I used to go to board meetings for Habitat for Humanity, and she'd insist that she'd go with me, and she'd sit outside. And so sort of everybody knew there was something different, and I did too. That for a while I could go on an overnight cruise with one of my neighbors as a boat. We go out to the islands, and then I couldn't leave her anymore. There was a time when I could leave her, and there was a time we had 2 cars. She had her own car, and she'd do the shopping and all. And then she didn't want to drive. We got rid of the car. It's been such a slow process. My intention is to keep her home right to the end if I can. That's my intention. And as long as I got my health, I should be able to do it. But my kids say, Daddy, there's going to come a time when you have to do something. And I say, maybe, we'll see. We'll just play that by ear. One of the early pictures that I found here is a picture of Betty with all 7 of our children. This goes back to when they were mostly all in high school, although the oldest one had just started college in 1970. And there's Betty with her 7 children. I took the picture, of course. That's why I'm not in it. And then if you think that's a lot of people, at that point in time, here are the in-law kids and our first grandchild, and my mother was still alive, God bless her, in the middle of the picture. So here's my mother, and here's her grandchildren all around her. We had some super years. And here we are winding down, I think. And I hate to think of it that way, but it's the truth. My love. You wonder how I met Betty. Betty is 2 years older than I am. But I went to school with her brother. We were on the high school hockey team, so I was around the house. I went in the Navy, and I was home on leave one Friday night, I think it was, and my redheaded girlfriend wasn't available, and her brother said, Liz, you're not doing anything. Mike needs a partner. We went dancing down in Hingham, a little joint called Broad Cove, and I fell in love. And it's been that way ever since. I'll come in. Are you cold out here? Yeah. I thought you were. I'll bring you inside. Yeah. A little help getting up, but not much. I know we don't dance as much as we used to. Yeah, I'll just give this a little wrap. Put the TV on. Let's see what's on the TV. I'm putting some Kahlua in there, and instead of using milk and make a sombrero out of it, I use this supplement called Boost. So I give a Boost, which just has a little bit of everything in it, one of those supplements. And you put a little Kahlua with it, and it's a winner. Yeah. Not bad. I'll drink to that.
Set it aside to rise in a warm spot.
Your feet are going, huh? You want to dance? I understand you were dancing this morning, but you don't remember it, huh? You were dancing with Bobby. Oh yeah, I got a reliable report that you were doing that. You come out here, dear, and I'm going, before you sit down, let me put your apron on you. I think I'll put one of these other aprons on you that say, so we'll know what your name is, see? This is a Betty apron.
Oh, as if I couldn't tell.
You lift your arm up, put it around you. Put this one around here. Boil water, boil. I didn't turn that on yet, let me think. If I turn that on, will I remember it? No. Wait a while. Wait a while. I used to go over to her house, and her mother was a super cook. Her mother used to make pies. She'd go into her little cupboard, and 3 or 4 pies would come out, and it was something. Her mother also played the piano by ear and played everything. And I thought, I'm going to marry this girl. She's going to make pies, play the piano. She don't make pies. She don't play the piano. What a disappointment. If I had it to do over again. And then, of course, I discovered how cold your feet are at night. If I had only been like if we had shacked up instead of just getting married right off the bat, and I had discovered it, there probably never would have been a marriage. Oh, I managed to burn the sauce on the bottom of the pan. I forgot to stir it. But it's not the first time. Look at that, huh? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle it a little bit. There. Go to it. Get one of those spear one of those raviolis. That's it. Spear it. And we'll come in here and now you sit down. I'm going to close those curtains up here a little bit. We'll get ready for bed. Just, I'll put the curtains down here first. Close the door here. We'll get the. I'll put this one down. 2 days with that outfit, so we're going to change it anyway. We'll put it in the wash. There you go. You sit in the edge of the bed right there. Over here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's all right. Sit right there, dear. There. Good night, dear. I love you.